Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max, aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So this SBC, right, it's actually worth it in terms of value, but it's actually really bad. I want to talk about the market as well as what to invest in. So yesterday, right, we have actually gotten your Jabi Alonso SBC, your cover star, and he's an absolutely, right, juiced out card. Let's take a look at the stats itself. Medium high, 5 star, 5 star. Take a look at the stats. This is possibly the best Jabi Alonso card that we have ever had, following on from the Wayne Rooney SBC. It kind of seems like this is the kind of theme that EA is going with, right? Giving us the best versions, right, of your so-called non-meta icons. This seems to be the trend that EA is currently going towards, and I'm all for it, right? Because these players, right, traditionally, right, wouldn't really make our teams because when you want to build the most meta squad, right, they're actually not that great. Oh yeah, GG's to EA for doing this, man. The squad requirements, right? 87, 88, 89 with 1 team of the week, 1 TOTS. Now the difference here, right, is that you can actually, right, use your red champs players. So you don't necessarily have to use a TOTS or team of the week, which will really help you save a lot of coins. 90, and the last squad actually requires a team of the week, TOTS or a FUT champs player. So in total, right, comes out to about 650k to complete. So if you're a Liverpool fan, I say, can go ahead and try him out because, like I mentioned, I don't really like his previous version. This version would definitely play way better in game with the stats boost. But whether is he gonna be like the most meta kind of midfielder, right, kind of remains to be seen because of his AI. Personally, right, I would still prefer somebody like Zambrotta over him. Now, the big SBC that we have gotten yesterday, right, was actually your 82 by 100. So let's take a look at the requirements first, right? 85, 86, 87, 88, 89 with 1 team of the week or 1 TOTS. So in total, right, this SBC, right, actually costs, right, 400k to complete. So let's first, right, talk about what are some of the best players, right, that you can pack pull, right, from this SBC itself. So this is from Dong. So this price list, right, it's obviously higher because right now the prices are lower, right? Like Mbappe right now is 10 mil, right? Lucio is about 1.7 mil. Di Natale is about 1 mil. But this is actually a very good gauge of all the best players that you can pack. But of course, when you take a look at this list, right, definitely, right, these are all the desirable players that you actually want to get in your pack itself. So let's actually move back here, right, and talk about the value of this SBC. So think of it this way, right, this pack, right, if it was going to be in the store, right, it would most definitely, right, cost between 400k to 500k coins, right, minimally. So in terms of the amount of coins that you spend, right, given that the amount of fodder you need to put into this, right, it's actually 400k worth of fodder, right? It's actually a good value, right? Because instead of spending 400k coins to get this pack in the store, you actually only need to spend 400k worth of fodder to get this done. So in terms of that, it's actually worth it. And you're basically, right, also, right, exchanging, right, 55 players for 100 players. So all these numbers, right, from a value perspective, right, seems great, right? Exchanging 55 for 100. Paying 400k in fodder instead of 400k coins for a store pack. However, right, when you actually go and take a look at the actual pack weight of these packs, right, they're actually not that great, right? You get mostly 82s and 83s, and I actually, right, see lots of people, right, packing, Park Ji-sung, right? The best who is Park Ji-sung, and Park right now is only like what, 88k. Some of them got Oblak, right, who is like 145k. So for me personally, right, I don't think this SBC is actually, worth it, even though in terms of coins it's worth it, but the actual pack weight itself, right, I don't think it's worth it. I will personally, right, just put all my fodder, right, into, your 85 by 10. I'll just max it out, do it 3 times. Even after I'm done, right, I might even go the 84 by 30 route, right. I think the 84 by 30, it's more worth it because it's also cheaper at about 250k coins, which is basically half the price. Right, I will even go and do your 93 plus footies player pick as well. And if not, right, I can actually just put my fodder, right, even, right, into Dino, right. So that is not a pack that I'll actually recommend doing. Now, we yesterday, right, also got 500k store pack, your elite sweeping stars pack, and I actually want to take a look, right, at the percentages, right, of getting. Yeah. So if we actually take a look at the pack itself, right, you actually have a 13% chance, right, of packing a footies player, the normal one, and a 5.5% chance, right, at packing a premium version. Like, let's actually go and take a look. So this is the pack itself. So seems kind of decent to me. But you know, I'm not a big fan of store packs. And of course, right, we have a return, right, of your super famous pack, your 400k pack, otherwise known as your super ultimate pack. So again, the percentages, right, you have 21% at packing a footies player, which is very, very high, and an 8.5% chance at packing a premium footies player. Of course, in terms of value, right, I'll very much like to spend 400k, right, of my coins, right, on this pack as compared to your 82 by 100. So of course, this is actual coins instead of fodder. So question is, right, is this pack worth it? I already spoken about this, right, in yesterday's video, but I'm just gonna go through it one more time. So shout out to Annoying Mouse, who actually documented this. Basically, what he did was he opened a 400k pack, right, with coins, and he actually documents down, right, every single thing that he did. So what are the cards that he sold? Where did he rinse his fodder into? So what he did was he basically put his fodder into your 80 plus player pick, your Team of the Week tradable upgrade pack, as well as your Thoughts or Moments upgrade. So all in all, after he has calculated every single thing that he has gotten back, right, and he has sold off everything, right, he actually gotten back 300k back on average. So on average, you will expect to lose about 100k worth of coins in terms of pure coins, right? However, right, he did also pack somebody like Benzema, Team of the Year, right? Carvajal, Diego Carlos. Now, Benzema is worth 300k, right, based on this chart, but right now he's about 200k. So for me, right, it all comes down to, you know, does Benzema make your first 11 right now? If Benzema makes your first 11, right, he's definitely worth that 200k. If he doesn't make your first 11, right, he's basically just fodder. And right now, the cheapest 97 rated fodder right now is 100k. Same thing for Carvajal, right? Right now, he's about 250k. If he makes your team, great. If he doesn't make your team, you know, he's just a 96 rated fodder card. So at the end of the day, right, you know, it all depends on whether the player makes your team itself. So again, if ever there's a time to open up a store pack with coins, right, your 400k pack, right, it's actually the closest that you will ever come, right, in terms of it being kind of, you know, valuable or worth the risk. You're basically gambling with 100k. So if you can afford to lose 100k, then I say go ahead, right, and go and try that 400k pack method. You know, you maybe have a chance of packing a crazy footies. Now, because of all these store packs that we have had, right, your thoughts and specifically, right, your team of the weeks, right, are actually dropping down a lot, right? Because lots of people are putting their the cards that they pack from the 400k, right, into crafting all of your, you know, your SBCs, your team of the weeks, and your thoughts and moments upgrade. So right now, right, they're actually down at about 23k, and they were actually at about 27k yesterday. Now, I'm recording this, right, just as squad battle rewards are actually given out. So what I will be doing, right, is I'll try to snipe this team of the weeks, right, at 20k. That will be a very good price for your console players, right? PC players, right, you can aim for 18k on your discard team of the weeks. You can take a look, right, everybody is buying this up right now. So if you can't get it at 20k on snipe, right, I would say even at 23k, right, they're actually a very good price to pick them up at, and then we possibly would hold for a few days. So that is your discard team of the weeks. So what about your 88 rated team of the weeks, right? We were actually selling your 88 rated team of the weeks, right, at 34k yesterday. We're actually picking them up at about 29k. So that's actually 3.3k per card profit after tax. So very, very good profit there. These are from the members in the Discord, right? Yeah, another page of 88s. So if you guys actually want to make coins, right, it's actually very easy. Watch the YouTube for the buy prices, join the Discord for the sell prices. Right, so these are all just proof that, you know, your 88 team of the weeks, right, did really well yesterday. So join up the Discord while it's still currently free. And right now, right, can we actually still go and pick up your 88 rated team of the weeks, right? I would say, you know, absolutely we can. So your 88 rated team of the weeks, right, right now, right, I believe they're actually at about 25k, right? Our favorite is Jonathan David. Let me try to, you know, spell his name. Yep, this is the one. So I believe he's actually at about 25k right now. So if you can, right, console players, right, try to get him at 23k, right? He's possibly already up a little bit. Let's actually check the actual price first, right, before I give you guys the price. So right now he's at about, I would say easily you can buy him for about 26k or so. So if you can actually snipe him up for about 24k, that's actually a really good price for your console players, for your 88 informs. Your PC players, right, they're actually 22.5k right now. So try to get them for about 21k or so. So all these prices, right, might drop slightly, right, after squad battle rewards. Now what happens, right, when all these 400k store packs, 500k store packs, right? What happens when it's actually released, right? Is the fact that it actually, right, makes your FUT Steam 4 cards in general drop. Not just that, your Mbappe, right, who was actually previously extinct, right, at 15.2 mil, right, it's now back on the market. And right now, I believe he's actually at about 10.4 mil or so. So, not just him, right, the rest of your FUT Steam 4, right, also dropped as well. If you actually take a look at somebody like Lucio, right, he also dropped in price. He went from about 2.2 mil at his peak all the way down to about 1.75 mil. Your Coutinho as well, he's seen a significant drop from yesterday, from about 400k all the way down to about 295k or so. So that's the reason why I always say, especially if you are using cards that are actually impacts, right, sell them off once you're done with the games, right? So what are some of the content, right, that we can expect to see today? We could possibly see a cover star Rio Costa SBC. Again, not one of your most meta players, but with how EA is actually using all these non-meta icons, right, to their absolute max, right, I can see him having crazy stats and possibly, right, be like Rooney and Alonso, whereby this will actually be the best Rio Costa card, right, that we have seen in FIFA. I definitely welcome that because we actually have more usable players in the game itself. So what are some of the rest of the things, right, that we can expect to see? So some of your SBCs, right, are actually going away, right, later today. If we take a look, right, your 90 plus icon player pick, right, actually expires today. And traditionally, right, Sundays have always been a day of gamble packs. So we might not see 90 plus again, right? This one is actually relatively cheap, right, about 150k a pop. And again, this requires team of the week. So I expect to see either this coming back, or I hope we actually get the 92 plus icon player pick, which I think is way more relevant to us, given the power curve and how good of cards, right, that we really have in our team. And also, right, our 84 by 30, right, also goes away today. So those are some of the content, right, that we can expect, right, to see later on today. I hope this actually returns because actually have more ways, right, of grinding the menus. Again, right, the requirements is a team of the week or one TOTS, right, for the last squad itself. So with all that in mind, right, let's actually talk about other things that we can actually, right, invest in. So for your 82s, right, you can actually get them, right, for both console and PC players, right, 1k max, 800 coins on bid. Your 83s, console players, right, 1.4k max, 1.1k on bid. PC players, 1.5k max, 1.2k on bid. Your 84s, right, both console, right, and PC players, 2.8k max, 2.5k on bid. Now, again, all these prices, right, I think they will actually drop slightly after squad battle rewards are given out. So these are the TOTS, right, that actually did really well for us yesterday also, right? We bought them at 37k, sold them off at 42k. So that's actually, right, 3k per card after tax. So yeah, another page of your further TOTS as well as your team of the weeks, right? Even going as high as 37k for your 89 rated team of the weeks. So I give the people in my Discord, right, 2 sell prices to make sure their cards sell. So just join the Discord and you're guaranteed, right, to make coins. So let's actually move back here, right, and talk about TOTS itself, right? Since y'all have seen, how profitable TOTS have been for us, even as recent as yesterday. So they went up to about 42k yesterday, right? So right now, right, I believe their prices, right, are actually back down at about 32k. And possibly, right, they're gonna drop more with your squad battle rewards because you can actually pack. Yep, so they're actually all the way down at 30k. So definitely, right, I would say at 30k, right, you can full send if you want to, right, both console and your PC players. The whole time will probably be about 2 to 3 days maximum. I don't see that being any, risk or anything like that. In fact, right, the fact that it's actually 30k right now, right, makes me think that, if you can actually pick them up at, even 28k, right, on Snipe, right, that would actually be fantastic. But 30k, no doubt, it's actually a fantastic price, right, to be picking up your TOTS at. I'm actually going to buy a few. So that is something that you want to be doing. Buy a few, stock it in your club. Do a club stock if you actually don't want to invest. But you could just use it for SBCs because they are actually really, really required for all the gamble kind of SBCs that we are getting. And you should do well, man. I don't think there's any disadvantages, right, of stocking your club with all this. So that is a full set investment, right, that you can be doing if you want to, because this is probably the lowest, right, that your TOTS are actually gonna go to. And let's actually talk about, what are some of the rest of the content, right, that we can expect, right, to see later on today as well. We have confirmation for sure that your XP, right, it's actually releasing. We're going to have more of our XP. Your House of XP2, right, I believe as it's called. Let's actually go and take a look here. Yep, it should be out here later on at content drop. And right now, right, I'm actually at about level 19. I believe if you're actually really up to date and you did most of the objectives for your EXP, right, you should be up at about level 32 to 33. And by next week, right, we should possibly be able to get to level 40. So yeah, I think those are some of the things that we can expect to see. And just a little update on how far I am into Dino. I've actually said that I'm actually gonna try to craft Dino, right, without spending a single coin. So right now, I'm actually at about 21 out of 33 squads. I have, a couple of the big boy squads left at the back. And I'm actually going to try to complete him, right, by this week. Gonna grind the 85 by 10, gonna grind the objectives, gonna take the untradables, and, basically complete Dino, right, for no coin spent. So watch out for that. I'm actually gonna update you guys, right, when it's actually done. I can't wait to have him in my team. So let's talk about the market itself, right? So if you take a look at the cards itself, right, most definitely, right, your market will continuously, right, drop as we get more and more good player SBCs, as we get more and more gamble packs. So if you take a look, right, something like Varane, right, he was at 1 mil, dropped all the way down to about 826k, and right now he's actually down all the way at about 780k. What about the rest of our cards, right? I believe central midfielders are also being hit really hard as well, given the amount of player SBCs that we have. 280k all the way down to about 195, right, before he actually, rebounded back up. So as you guys can see, right, constantly, right, all the good content like your 82 by 100, lots of people are actually selling the cards in their clubs, right, to actually go and complete the SBC. So again, once you're done with the cards, go and sell your cards, because cards are actually very, very quickly, right, losing value. I don't know why Martinelli spiked from about 250k to 800k on PC and then down to about 250k. That's crazy. Maybe some people were transferring coins. So again, once you're done with the games, go and sell your cards. It's actually very, very dangerous right now. And by the time we get those big SBCs repeatable, right, like your 84 by 10 repeatable or 85 by 10 repeatable unlimited amount of times, and then you only require one squad, right, that's when you actually really, really see, right, the market, right, basically, right, just dying every single day. So if you guys actually have Amazon Prime, do link your Amazon Prime account to your EA Sports account and you actually get a free gaming pack. I'll leave the link below as to how to do it. And of course, if you actually enjoy all the content on my channel across all the platforms, you can actually, right, sub to me for free on Twitch. It's actually gonna really, really motivate me, right, to continue pushing out all this good content for you guys, especially at this very late stage of the game itself. All the details will be down below as to how to do it. I'll really appreciate it if you guys actually, can sub to me. So thank you guys for staying till the end of the video, right? Let's actually, go and rip up some packs and, some picks. Let's open up a ultimate pack, and then I'm actually gonna craft a 85 by 10 real quick for you guys, right, after this. Let's see what we get, right? Ultimate packs, usually, right, they are not that great, but there are so many special cards right now. Hopefully I can get like an 86 or 87. Iconic, right? Probably. Okay, not too bad. I would say I'm pretty happy. Usually ultimate packs, right, they are very, very bad. Usually get like an 83 or 84. So to get an 86 is fantastic. Can I get a few more, 86s or 87s specials? Hey, not bad. We got a Javi Simmons. Finally, your ultimate packs paying out. Not that bad at all, man. How much is he right now? Let's actually take a look. Alright, not that bad. He's actually at about 170k also. Fantastic. Alright, not that bad. And let's actually move on, right, and store all this in the club. I want to actually also go and redeem my squad battle rewards. And then the last thing that we're going to do, right, it's actually your 85 by 10. I really appreciate, right, all the support that we have been getting on the channel, right? Thank you guys so much. We're actually at a very, very late stage of the game right now, and we're actually moving closer and closer to EAFC 24. So yeah, thank you guys so much, man, for all the support that you have been showing me. Let's open this up and see whether Elite 3 squad battle rewards actually pays out. Okay, not too bad. We get a Nuno Mensch. Gonna be good fodder for me. And I'll be right back. I'll craft the 85 by 10. I'm back. Alright, I've actually done the 85 by Then if you guys actually want to see me open this 400k pack for tomorrow's YouTube video, right? Once we hit 30 likes on this video, I'm gonna open this up. So yeah, drop that like button, man, if you guys are actually enjoying the content and you actually want to see this pack for tomorrow's video, and you can actually take a look and see whether it's worth it for yourself. Let's actually go ahead and rip this 85 by 10 and hopefully we get something good. I've been doing lots of these to craft into Dino and basically just rinsing and repeating. They've been pretty decent so far, I would say. Really decent. Big Oli. Please, man, can we have a footies behind? Please, EA Sports. Okay, I think it's a pretty decent pack, right? A couple of 91s, 90s, and I'm just gonna rinse this again. So thank you guys so much for all the support that you've been showing. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. 30 likes and I'll open the 400k pack for the YouTube video tomorrow. If you guys actually enjoy the content on the channel as well, you want to see more trading videos, you know, how to craft SBCs for cheaper, all the latest news and leaks, hit that sub button. We are actually less than 80 subs away, right, from that big 1k mark. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'm out till next time. All right, see you guys.